More live. How fun. That was just an ugly yawn. I feel like what I just exposed was a very ugly yawn. But, well, you saw it. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I know I look disgusting, but well, I'm here, so. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, action. Hello, welcome back to my live stream. If you are new here, welcome to my live stream, and if you're an old subscriber, welcome to my live stream. So for today's painting, basically, I've drawn this little humanoid, which is a classic, but I'm gonna do something very interesting in the background, which is basically I'm gonna try to do. I've been thinking about this, and I wanted to do some like different red colors in the back. So yeah. But right now, as always, let's start off with trying to trace it out. So I have some water with me just in case, because well, I have allergies, and once in a while I do need to quench my thirst. And I recently bought, not sponsored by the way, not sponsored. I had bought this today. It's Coal Power. This is a banana, wait, no, strawberry and banana shake? Milkshake? It's a milkshake. It's a high protein milkshake. It's supposed to help. It's supposed to help, so yeah. Mm. Mm. I think I drank it all. Yep. Okay, so far, not gonna lie, I've had the vanilla one, and now I just tried the strawberry and banana. So far, I'd recommend this. Just in case if you want to know this brand, this one says right here that it is lactose free and gluten free. I don't know if you can see it. So this drink is lactose free and gluten free. So, you know, if you're lactose intolerant or you have a gluten allergy, don't worry, you can drink this if you want. But anyways, let's get into the live stream. Hello there. How are you? How am I? I am doing my best. That is literally all I can say. I am doing my best. So I had went back into work this week after being out of work for 5 days, and I kid you not, it was the slowest day ever. It was a very slow day. Okay? It was very slow. And here's the deal. We did not get like any we did not get any of the guests or any people showing up until like around 9 o'clock, but then again, we're not actually expecting a lot of people because I just found out that in my local area, we are experiencing, or we're going to be experiencing, a snowstorm. A snowstorm starting later tonight up until at least Monday. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, I went into work today thinking, okay, what's the worst that could happen? And then later today, I found out I'm not going to be able. Excuse me, I am so sorry. Later, I found out that I'm not going to be able to go into work until Thursday. There. So currently, right now, my work schedule is I don't even know. So, what is this? This is just a live stream of me painting. So, this is what I'm trying to paint at the moment. It's not done yet. It's not done yet. It's not done yet. Hi, Missy. How are you today? Yeah, so this painting is not done yet. And when I went live yesterday, because I was live yesterday, and let me just tell you, yesterday I was talking about how it was difficult. I like it, heart. Aw, thank you. It looks good so far. Thank you very much. Hi there, girl 636. Hi. So, yeah, anyways, so my work schedule is currently, I don't know. It's either they want me they or there was some weird inconvenience. You're welcome. Oh, thank you. Or there was some weird inconvenience where basically they told me that my schedule is being put on pause. So, yeah. Which obviously sucks because that means I'm not getting money that I need to pay my bills. So, yeah. And, I need money to pay my bills. I mean, I've already paid I don't have to pay my bills till next month, so thank God. But, yeah. It's, it's been a rough one for me. But you know what? At least I have my paintings, and yeah. At least I'll have my paintings. That's all I can say. You're welcome. Aw, thank you again. Okay, anyways, so for today's painting, like I was explaining earlier, or I have explained in multiple other um, live streams, whenever I try to draw people, I'm actually not that good at drawing people. Instead, I draw or paint this. I draw a lot of humanoid figures. That's basically what I do. Don't ask why, but it's just something I do more. You know, I've learned that a long time ago when it came to art, you know, art is not always the same. It's going to be different. And, well, you can't really judge your own work to someone else's. And, yeah, let's just say I'm living in the ruins of my own, well, my own self-critique. Which I am not gonna lie, being your own worst critic when it comes to art, yeah, being your own worst critic is actually a thing, I'm not gonna lie. It is very much a thing. I know that a lot of people might not think it is, but it is. Being your own worst critic is pretty much a thing that really does affect you in many ways that you don't know about. Okay, so here's what I got now. Yeah, so honestly, like I said, it's not a fun thing. It's not fun, but you know, you have to remember that you're also human and you can't take out so much of yourself on yourself or something like that. I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to be in a very positive mood, but with I don't know if it's like the weather or my allergies. It's just quite frankly, it's making me like almost sad, really. It's making me feel very sad. Um, I'm trying to be as upbeat and as positive as I can. Oh, I mean, hold on. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Because I just accidentally, I almost knocked over. I have this many paintbrushes, okay? And I got more paintbrushes. And I kid you not, I almost knocked down one of them. It's, I don't know. It's hard to keep track. It's hard for me to keep track of like which paintbrushes I used or which one isn't fully clean. Like, because there have been times, I'm not gonna lie, there have been times where basically I have used a paintbrush thinking it was clean, right? Thinking it was clean. And then when I start to brush, suddenly there would be like a second color that wasn't there before. And I don't know if anyone else has ever had that sort of mistake, but yeah. I've accidentally painted another color on a color. By accident, of course, but still. Yeah. But, you know what? In this case, I'm just going to try to go smoothly on this as possible. So, yeah. Let's see, what else? What should I talk about? Well, I know I've normally talked about how, like, oh yeah, at my job, I found out that they got a new coffee maker without telling. Hold on, let me just move my phone real quick because I want to show you. Oh, there we go. I feel like this position is much better because you can actually see what I'm doing on the whole canvas. Normally, I would have a much bigger canvas, but I'm working with this canvas today because, well, I want to save other canvases that I have for future work, I should say. So here we go. We have the red, obviously, and I'm gonna do this one red as well. So yeah, so you can. I'm trying to make sure you're able to watch me paint. Watch me paint. Or on an occasion, accidentally screw up, which is okay. You know, a lot of painters, artists tend to screw up, and also they try to fix it as best they can. I know that. I'm not a perfectionist. I know this. I know this very well. I'm not a perfectionist. I'm not a perfectionist. Although it would be a lie if I said that. Actually, no, I am a perfectionist sometimes, and I don't know why. I think that I don't know. I don't know where like my perfectionist side comes from. I generally don't know where. Um, I just assume that maybe I don't know, somewhere along the lines I don't know, it just happened and when I became an adult and yeah. Wow, my live stream is not being as active as I thought. Normally my live streams are a little bit more active, but I think just for like the past few days I've been live, I think that it's been I don't know. I don't know. It's just been weird for me. Just has been. Although I wish I wish I wish I was more I don't know if this is like just because like I'm not really as active going live here. Um well, look who is my best friend. Hey Dom. Hello. And best friend. Wow, I haven't been called that in a long time. How are you today? How are you today? What? Toadloo? Toddloo? What? Oh wait, I think you said like your keyboard was like messed up or something. I don't know. How am I today? I am doing okay, I guess. I just found out that there's a snowstorm coming in my hometown, and I'm currently, yeah, my job told me not to come in, so I am overwhelmed. Oh, why are you overwhelmed? Why are you overwhelmed? So I'm just trying to. Why are you overwhelmed? Shy. So I'm trying to make sure I'm saying your name right. But why are you feeling so overwhelmed today? You know, I said to Toadlo, and yeah, the part where your crush super likes you, but I can't make her feel weird and tell her I love her. Okay, hey, listen, okay, I'm no love expert. I've never been one. You can literally ask anybody. But, hey, don't worry about it, okay? But she likes me like we flirt with each other. Hmm. Okay, so you flirt with each other. Okay. That's that's something. Okay, just try not to, I want to say like just try not to like rush into too many things because you don't know what could happen, but you know, try to just see where it goes at least. And I'm happy for you if like, you find someone who likes you back. But just remember to take some steps, okay? Take some steps. You always have to take baby steps before you take the next steps, which are toddler steps. And then later, what's it called? Toddler steps and all that. I want to say. Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. Let me show you like the process I have so far. So here's what I got. So much, and it's like I have met my soul partner, but yeah, man, I ain't rushing on her, totally taking small steps, waiting before her. I flirted and she did, so yeah, I am careful. Wow. Thank you, and congratulations, by the way. Congratulations. Well, yeah, just take steps, okay? Take steps. And I'm sure she will be the one. And I'm sure she is the one, I should say. Sorry, Sorry, I'm a little tired. But yeah, congratulations. Congratulations, by the way. And something tells me I might get done with this painting a little sooner than later, I think. Wow. Who knew? But obviously, I'm not trying to like rush through because last time I did, it did not end well, and there were certain areas that I had to fix. But yeah. So, anyways, let's see what's. So, let's see. If congratulations on you finding love. Me on the other hand, I am not so lucky in the love department yet. Can I ask you advice? She told me She's helping her mom and would talk to me in 40 minutes. It's been almost 50 to an hour. Should I text her or wait for her? I think that if she's hanging out with her mom, definitely like just say like call you or call or text me later. Just send like one text, one, and just say like, I know you're busy. Talk to you later. I talk to you later. I want to say. Yeah. Because I assume the last thing you want to do is feel like you're smothering or something like that. I don't know. Which I know you don't. I know you don't. But yeah. But anyways, like what I was saying, dating, since the whole subject is on dating, let me just say that I have never been more mad, more mad at Valentine's Day coming up than I am right now. So here's the reason why. Oh, and here this is, but I'm gonna wait for it to dry for a sec. So here's what I got. But yeah, I'm gonna give this a minute to dry. But anyways, so the reason why I'm mad is because while I was at work today, I saw that my coworker had these toweled swans that we normally have at my work because we have like this thing called like a Valentine's Day special or something like that. For reference, I work at a hotel. I work at a hotel, and well, yeah. When I saw them, I was just like, wow, way to make me feel more single. Yep. And here's the thing though, I'm 24, almost 25. I haven't really I haven't been in a relationship. I haven't been in a relationship in quite a while. I have dated. I have gone on dates, but they never really like stuck around much, to be honest. Um but yeah. Other than that, it's been chaotic for me. Um so every Valentine's Day when that comes around, I honestly feel sad for myself because can't believe I'm still single and yeah. And I think it's just that because since I'm pushing 25 in May, I'll be 25 in May. It's been really hard for me, but I always just tell myself, there's always someone out there for everyone and I don't know. And at the same time, though, I don't know why. I'm also just like, then where is my like partner or anything or whoever? Because yeah. But you know what? I'm just telling myself that, you know, I'm not gonna try and put myself down that rabbit hole and, you know, if I find someone, I find someone. It doesn't mean I'm not looking. I'm definitely I don't know what I don't know what to say. I'm definitely like searching, but a lot of searches are hitting more dead ends than I could even like feel like the trail has even begun. If you know what I mean. Okay. But yeah. So I'm looking at another Valentine's Day where I'm just very lonely. Anyways, but getting past that point. So I am now making this hoodie gray because I feel like it's just a classic. It's a good color, and well, there's you can't go wrong with at least what I feel like this is like a very neutral gray, I want to say. It's very neutral. I feel like it's good. And I know it's like a very common color that I use when I'm making like clothes for, the little humanoid figures that I make. But yeah, so here we go. Yeah. Also, like I'm saying, I'm not trying to be too cocky about thinking like I can finish this painting as quick as possible because honestly, the last time I thought about that, I saw a few spots that needed a retouching, I should say, and I did not like it because then I felt, a little too cocky for myself. So, yeah, that's that. Yeah. So, anyways, wow, my live is surprisingly like I just want to say something. So, I know for a fact like my lives aren't always like going to be that active. I think it's just like determining on like who watches them or the YouTube algorithm, which honestly, I can't really tell the difference or understand like how both TikTok and YouTube algorithm works, but yeah. It's as good as a guess as mine. So, but anyways, so here's what I got now. So yeah. So now what I'm gonna do is take this white because there are little glimpses of the sketch because I don't know how many people who join my live know this, but basically I always like to sketch out the images on my canvases before I start tracing them out with black ink. I don't know if anyone else does that, but that's what I do, and it just helps me a little. It just helps, and quite honestly, I think it's good. I think it's good, but but it won't be until I post this later on here, so other people can be the judge of that. Which, of course, I always do. I always end up posting these. I always end up posting my paintings and drawings later, so you can, you know, tell me what you think and tell me what you would have done differently than what I did. So, yeah. Wow, I'm really trying to be focused on here. So, but you know what? I want to say at least like right here you can somewhat see. Obviously, you really can't because well, I mean just because it's like so far away, but yeah. But I am trying my best here. So, and well, there. Wait. This has to be the most ugliest humanoid I've ever made. Well, no, I think they're all beautiful. Why would I even say that to begin with? I think it's just because I got frustrated because how the eye looks. Which I know you shouldn't judge anyone for that. But, yeah, so this is what I got. Now, honestly, it just looks like it's angry at me. But you know what? Once that like dries up, I'm gonna see if like I can fix it a little bit. But yeah. Um but you know what? Since there's a lot of areas here that do seem like they're dry, I am gonna take my black ink and just start retracing the spots I feel need fixing a little. Dip, dip, dip. I don't know why I always say dip, dip, dip. I think it's just a nasty saying or habit that I picked up like years ago, and now I am obsessed with saying it. So, yeah. Do what you will. Yep. So this is now that I'm fixing it up a little bit. I think that it's honestly just time to talk about what else has been going on in my life, I guess. So one of my New Year's resolutions was, of course, to save money, and so far I have been keeping up with that goal, and honestly, it's really been helping. Not gonna lie. It's really been helping. The only other thing though I'm trying to stay focused on is also like good health because I want that in life. I want to be healthy. Um, but yeah, that part's a little bit of a struggle, I will say. Um, the only other thing that I'm also focusing on is just, yeah, good health and I don't know, just like try to have like more positive vibes in my life that I feel are important and not like have such a dark cloud over my head. But you know, it's hard to do what you can do. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Hmm. I think this is okay. Once I fix the eyes and the nose, but what do you think? Yeah. I think if I just fix like the eyes and the nose on here. Okay. First off, because I know these paintbrushes like to be funny with me, and by funny I mean try to make me almost look like I want to ruin my own paintings, but nope, we're not going for that. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, we're getting something. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Okay, let's see, a few more. Mm-hmm. Da 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 da. There. Hmm. There. Okay, I think this is about it. What do you think? Hmm. Good, bad, what do you think? I think it looks okay. But I am gonna be posting this onto my stories later, so make sure that yeah, you are here to see me post this photo on here. Let's see. Okay, what else? Okay, yeah. So I will be live again tomorrow. Okay, well, hold on. Properly ending this live stream. Thank you all to everyone who showed up for my live stream. Um, Thank you very much for showing up. I'm very thankful. And thank you so much for watching me make this painting. Like I said, I will have this posted later today, so that way you can go back, see it for yourself, tell me what you think about it, what would you have done differently, and what would you name it. And let's see, what else? Oh, yes. I will also be live again. I'll be going live tomorrow around 3 p.m. Eastern Time here in America. So if you want to know, make sure you hit that. Hi, Stray Kids Lover, how are you? Make sure that you hit that like button and wait, no, that like button? No, make sure you hit the alarm button. Make sure you hit the alarm button so you can be notified when I go live tomorrow around 3 o'clock Eastern Time. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, I will, yeah, like I said, I will be posting this later today. Okay. I am good. You? I am doing okay. Thank you very much. But yeah, don't worry. I'll be live again tomorrow. So make sure, like I said, make sure you hit the bell notifications wherever they are. Make sure you hit them, and yeah, so you can be notified when I go live tomorrow. And if you're a new subscriber here, please don't forget to subscribe. And also, if you like this live stream, please hit the like button wherever it is. And yeah, and like I said, I'll have this posted later today. Okay? Thank you again very much. I hope you are having a good day and or night. And as always, take care, stay safe. Mwah. And what was I gonna say? I was gonna say love you, but I feel like that's a little. I feel like that might be a little weird. I feel like that might be a little weird, but sorry. But yeah, thank you again. See you tomorrow, and as always, take care and stay safe. Mwah. Oh, bye.